Hey, it's a black screen. We're not going to do a full intro video for this. Um, I guess because most of the stuff that I said on the other Metroid video still holds true. This is Metroid Genocide. It's another ROM hack that I got a long time ago. In fact, I got this ROM hack at the same time that I got the Metroid Deluxe ROM hack. But this one took longer for me to play through. I didn't play through it at the same time as Metroid Deluxe. So the entire time I played through that game, I wasn't playing this game. And then this game was slow going because, unlike Metroid Deluxe, Metroid Genesis has all of the quote-unquote worst aspects of the Metroid genre. There are hidden hallways, you have to bomb through floors, 15 rooms in a row are going to look exactly the same, and so you get lost very easily. And while I was playing this game, I made a map. When I beat the game, I emailed the creator of the ROM hack, and he sent me his map with everything. And there were a few places that I wasn't able to get to in my playthrough of the game. So there were still secrets left by the time I finished. Here, we're going to play through the game a little bit faster than with Metroid Deluxe. Because there's going to be lots of backtracking, having to walk around in order to get an item and then go all the way back to put it into use. Metroid Deluxe was a little bit more linear. You weren't going over the same area too many times, but here we will be. So this, one of the things about Metroid Deluxe is you'll see when we start the game here. I'm sorry, Metroid Genocide. I gotta remember to keep saying that. Made by Dude Man. It uses custom graphics, and you have to applaud a guy for trying to use custom graphics, but at the same time you wonder why he used glitched ones. I don't know what kind of process is involved in changing the graphics around, but as you can see here, or maybe you can't on YouTube, there's lines coming off of Samus's sprite for no reason. And I believe that's about the only problem. And the problem with that being the only problem is that Samus is going to be the only sprite that's on screen all the time. If it was just one of the enemies, it wouldn't be so much of a problem. But the fact that, we're going to see those lines throughout the entire game makes it a bit weird. Alright. Now, when I did play through this, I did follow my normal, start at the top, go left and then right, and work your way down. But here we're just going to go to where we need to go. Right here. And that's just to facilitate getting the game over. Whoa, hey, that's where I wanted to go. I'm doing very poorly right now. There we go. Thank you. Energy for me. Ow. I don't have the morph ball. I can't duck. There we are. Die. Die! Metroid Genocide is definitely a more difficult game, even ignoring the aspects of exploration, having the... Come on, get over here, yeah. No, you're supposed to come up this time. Thank you. Even ignoring the more difficult exploration side, having to find all the secret passageways and what have you, the layout of the levels, the jumps are more difficult, the enemies are more difficult from the beginning. You'll notice very much fewer of the red and yellow colored guys, which are the weaker ones, and a lot more of the blue. Okay, now I'm not quite sure where I am. Oh, that's right, okay. I gotta go through this hallway. You'll see this jump a lot. Just barely make it across that lava pit. So more difficult jumps, the more difficult enemies. Definitely not a beginner hack like Deluxe Hacks was. This is something where you'll want to have some Metroid experience, and you definitely have to enjoy the Metroid game. All of its hidden passages. I keep bringing up the hidden passages. We'll get to that in a minute. As I had mentioned in the last Metroid video, one of my favorite things to do in Metroid is just to head down to Norfair and get lost. And I happened to do that exact thing in this game when I played through it. Okay. Ow. Lots of Rios right at the beginning of the game. Die. So here's our first power-up, the Morph Ball. And I think that holds true in a lot of Metroid ROM hacks simply because the Morph Ball opens up design possibilities. Plus the gameplay functionality of ducking. Alright, that door on the left we'll go into after we find some missiles. Otherwise, it's not going to do us any good. We'll jump down this way. And here we see an example of the same looking room. So that when you find a room like this, you're not quite sure where in the game you are. And that helps add to an atmosphere of unease. Everything looks familiar, and yet it's not quite familiar. Alright, where are we going here? This one, I want to go... Whoa! Out of my way. Here. Obviously, we won't be heading down that passageway until after we get the bombs. And there's yet another one of those hallways. Here's a brick area transitioning. Are we going to be able to get the missiles? Only got a couple minutes left. Whee! Out of my way. Ah, almost made it. Ow. Alright, I'm going to shoot you. That would be, as we headed through there, an example of how this game is a little bit more difficult. Putting the screes and these zoomers together such that you can't shoot the screes on their way down, but you can't really run because the zoomers are in your way underneath your feet. Where am I? Okay, I need to go up. And then this tricky jump. There we are. Nope, missed it. No, come on, get up there. There we are. And here's, you see the placement of the rippers so that it's more difficult to jump up, especially with any sort of speed. No, the next door up. That door does lead us to some missiles, but it's going to head someplace that we don't want to go yet, so we want to head up this door, which also gives us some missiles. Okay. Now here it's noticeable, more so than before when we were fighting with the Rios. This one is Captain America, as you can see from the big A on its forehead. And that. Alright, now there's a scree. Ah, get out of the way. You can escape Captain America just by doing that. Ah! Controller, what the hell's wrong with you? I thought we were over with this. Controller? Okay. I was hoping to have a controller-free Metroid, because the last few games I haven't had any troubles with my controller. But now, all kinds of trouble. No, 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 no. No dying. If I can just get through to the next room, there will be no dying. And, of course, the wonderful beeping sound. There we go. Just in case you forget that you're dying as you play. Alright. Please explode. Thank you. Whee! They never leave energy. I wish they would. Alright, here's an item for our viewing pleasure. Missile packs. There's a couple rooms where they've got this similar structure, which I like it. It looks cool. And whoa, hey! You weren't supposed to be able to sweep all the way up in there like that. Thank you. 38 energy. When I first encountered this structure, I didn't have the morph ball, so I had to time falling through that guy. That was a little bit of a challenge. Alright, we're going to end the video right up on this next set when I get my energy tank. Which is why we came this way instead of the other door for missiles. Just to get that energy tank out of the way. And, come on, show me the door. Here we go. Video ends now.